I've been told, and getting into the game early here tonight has been seeing varsity action. Only a junior.
Well, Chris Anderson brings his troops back up to the line. 7:08 remaining first quarter. No score between TJ and Middletown. Last year, the Knights needed only one score to defeat TJ. This pass to Lewis is incomplete. So both teams going for the short passes. TJ thought maybe that might be a lateral and wisely picked it up, and it's just an incomplete pass.
Well, it's not, in my opinion, for what it's worth, that's not a bad strategy when you're coming out. It is the very first game of the season, obviously, for both these two teams. So they've had some scrimmages, and certainly they probably had more than enough of seeing their own teams and internal practices. But maybe it's not a bad idea to open things up just a little slowly.
Scott Harshman is in the backfield with Costello. This is DJ for maybe a yard. And Atwood with the tackle.
Phil Bailey, too, a kid who I remember from last year, came on strong towards the end of the season. Phil, a 6'2", 215-pound senior, and is a part of a very, very tough Patriot defensive unit, no doubt.
So it sets up third down at about 9 for Middletown. Both teams unable to move the football so far in the first 5 minutes. Big rush and a sack. Phil Bailey puts Anderson on the ground for a big loss. Back to the 35-yard line, and Middletown will have to punt it.
I love my man Phil Bailey. Does he make me look good or not?
Oh, yeah.
I look at Phil, though. He's a big kid. Now, they list him in here at 215. Hey, why?
He's bigger than that.
He ain't no 215, baby. This nice move here because he has to beat a couple of blockers along the way, including Costello. So, excellent effort by Phil Bailey.
Anderson is in punt formation, so each team's quarterback is also the team's punter, and a booming kick. Chasing Harrell back to the 27. He muffed it and then picked it back up. Harrell loses ground as he goes down at the 21-yard line. Steele with the hit.
Nice effort that time by Jake Earp, showing his athleticism, getting downfield and corralling Joe Harrell. Joe Harrell's a little guy at 5'6", 155 pounds, but very quick. And if he can get some daylight, he could be dangerous. But Jake Earp would not be denied here. Closes him and kind of bulldogs him to the turf.
So TJ will start again, this time at their own 22. They haven't had very good field position yet. This is their third drive. Staley with a play action pass. He has to roll out. Buys some time, throws it down the middle. And Chad Shine did not get credit for the interception. But a good defensive play by Shine to break it up.
Well, Staley showing some quick feet to get outside. And that's a tough pass for a right-handed quarterback. He's throwing against his body and actually got that ball down a long ways, but much closer to Shine than it was his intended receiver, Travis Patterson.
That was very close to an interception for Shine.
A good look at Chad, a 5'9", 155-pound senior.
So it's second down and 10 from the 22. DeMar Atwood in the backfield.
He can run the football.
Staley on the outside. Well, they bring it back to wing T here, Jay.
Well, you know,
option play.
That is not surprising at all, because remember, these kids forever and a day have been running that type of offense. So we're going to see some option stuff. We're going to see a little, deception that you would normally see with the wing T. And that, I think, just makes it even more difficult for defenses to prepare against Thomas Johnson if they're able to kind of mix it up both ways.
Staley gained a lot of yards on the ground
Absolutely,
last year from that QB position.
He surely did. He's very talented. A kid who probably doesn't get the publicity that he deserves. He can do it with his legs, and he can do it with his arm.
He gained 9 on that play, so it's third down and 1. QB sneak, and Staley surges forward for the first down out to the 33-yard line. So TJ gets a new set of downs as they now move the football on the ground after trying the passing game the last drive.
Jimmy Melia, the center in the middle of that mess that time and helped clear out enough space for Staley to pick up the first down. Nice effort by Jimmy, a 5'10", 200-pound senior center.
Yes, he really paved the way. Atwood is the lone setback. This is DeMar Atwood, wrestled to the ground at the 38-yard line. The tackle made by number 66, George Lane.
Now, Jeff, do you want to tackle DeMar Atwood?
No.
No.
Each team has a bruiser. No. Costello on the other side and DeMar on
Look
the
at them
TJ
shoulder
side.
pads on that guy. No. And you see him again. If Atwood gets some daylight, he gets into that secondary. It'll be interesting to see how quick the big guy can go. I suspicion it's pretty quick.
Atwood listed at 217 pounds. Staley, pump fake, now throws left side, looking for Patterson. He's got it at the 34. Travis Patterson hauls it in for another TJ first down in Middletown territory.
Well, there is our first Cable 10 highlight catch of the year in this young football season by number 11, Travis Patterson. You see Staley showed off that pretty nice arm, and this is a great adjustment on the part of Travis Patterson. He does a 180 to turn around and catch that football, and knowing he's going to get hammered in the process. But TP, Travis Patterson, makes the catch.
Shine and Denton were right there with pretty good coverage, but Staley just dropped it in there.
And Travis made the adjustment.
First down at the 34. The pitch, Jamar Garner. And Garner finally goes down in the grasp of Ryan Lewis, but not before he picks up another first down.
Notice what happens, Walk, when you complete just one pass.
Opens things up, doesn't it?
Opens things up. Things that, gaps get a little bigger. People are playing back just a little bit further, and TJ on a roll now. 3 straight first downs on this drive.
That was a 17-yard gain by Garner. Down to the 17-yard line.
He's only a sophomore. He's going to be around.
Garner will go backwards when he hits DJ Costello.
Well, the senior showed the sophomore that